Hello painters, I wanted to talk to you guys today about the figure in an environment. So first thing to consider is your model, who you're going to paint. If it's going to be you, look in a mirror. So set up a mirror somehow so you can see yourself and you can see your body in the space that you're in to some degree. You do not necessarily have to paint every aspect of the pose, no matter if you're painting yourself or if you're having someone sit for you. So don't feel like you need to necessarily get every part of the body, part of the pose into the picture plane. Some interesting cropping can do a lot for your composition. One of the things that you might think about is hiding the portrait to some degree or breaking it up. Thinking a little bit about ways that it's not going to become the dominant focus, because that can be really, really easy to do. It can be very easy to paint a painting that feels like it's one style in the body and a totally other style in the face, because we put a lot of importance and a lot of value on the portrait. So maybe someone who's slightly turned away, or part of the face is cropped, somebody wearing a hat, or just some way that you can incorporate the portrait into the painting without it becoming the overly dominant focus. So think about that a little bit as you're getting set up. Think about lighting. You want enough lighting so that you can see shapes of shadows and highlights. And palette-wise, I want you guys to consider a naturalistic color scheme with some exaggeration. So bring a little bit of, purple or blue into your shadow structure. That's going to give those shadows a lot more depth and interest. Think about some good neutral colors that can become like the basis of the skin tone, and some nice warm highlights. Cadmium yellow medium plus white, cadmium yellow red plus white. So those are both really warm and can be really nice with skin. Burnt sienna is really beautiful for skin because it is very rich and very warm brown. So lay out your palette. Think about shadows being a little cooler, highlights being a little warmer, just in general, so that you can build that volume into the form as you're setting up your figure painting. Composition, as always, is key, right? How these things are arranged in the picture plane is what's going to make this an interesting work of art. Anatomy also comes into play a little bit with figure. With figure painting, issues with proportion are more obvious than with still life, right? Because we have a pretty good internal understanding of how human proportions are supposed to look. So spend a little bit more time maybe with the drawing aspect of this in your sketchbook, and then laying it out on your canvas to figure out how everything's going to sit on the picture plane. Feel free to email me with questions. I put up a demo from an artist named Andrew James, who's a portrait painter, so it's a portrait. So a little bit different, but I was hoping maybe some good examples of how to like build up your paint layers, and also how to think through the idea of skin tone, right? Which is a big part of this project. And then I've also got a time lapse for my own piece that I've been working on, which naturally I got stuck on the portrait because it's easy to give advice. It is hard to take it. So good luck with this project, and I can't wait to see your images on Flickr. Talk to you soon. Bye.